Can start.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Gary from CNM Cyber, and we are in the Tech Board meeting. Today is December 12th. Oh, December 21st. It is the shortest day of the year. Also, we have Natalia with us, and Kevin tried to get it, but he couldn't succeed because of his connectivity. And this session is recorded, and recording will be available on our channel. So let's go over like the agenda. I created this page. Basically, right now, whatever you see on the page is a copy from our like last week meeting. So I tried to prioritize that kind of what is our critical priorities and non-critical, and we discussed that we need to retire Elementor because it's paid till April. By April we need to retire. It is my task. I will work on it. It's a big task. Farms to optimize. Natalia summarized actual resources. By the way, Natalia, you missed like one VM, one VPS on Hetzner. I mentioned several times. We have like a monitoring there, or what? What do we have there?
There now there is Open VPN service.
OpenVPN, but something else also no, or nothing.
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 And our monitoring is somewhere else. So we need to either retire or vice versa to use it like extensively. So Natalia will summarize actual resources to compare against the expenses. And we started, only like one piece is missing right now. And this is like the next step is mine. I will copy DNS records, and we will analyze them. And then Natalia will copy Apache or Nginx files, and we will see what is going on there. Because the files haven't been revised for years, and I'm sure that it is kind of complete mess. Next topic is GitLab. And Natalia was supposed to evaluate the alternatives. Natalia, did you see this GitLab issues module and GitLab boards?
Not yet.
Oh, we need to people recommend them. And this is native to GitLab modules. It's developed by their teams and approved. It's kind of better than Redmine, I would say. At least we need to evaluate whether we can use them. So this is a big important task. Okay. So with Home Hub, Natalia gave permissions to Kevin exploring it, and we didn't create experimental Home Hub instance. I missed this part. Probably I need to remind Natalia. And we will wait to Kevin maybe next week to report. Also, I decided to give recording completely to Kevin. With the recording, there are some still issues. I really don't feel right now we have a solution. Right now, Natalia is recording on her laptop. But what the problem with this solution, if Natalia's connection is is not good or something happens, So the recording will be postponed, and then we need to edit. So this is the roadblock. We had several discussions with Kevin about revenues, and the most likely looks like a short-term trainings, especially in artificial intelligence. So we will be waiting for him. With the sandbox, basically we need to define what we need to have in order to start. In order to start with kind of even school children. What technology should we have? Kind of what will be our minimal technology and something else. Because we don't want to do like more. So there are some issues, let's say, with the DigitalOcean. We can possibly retire saving like $36 a month, maybe less because we retired one VPS. So it's not 36, it's like $20. But this $20, what we will get. So we possibly can start with Applet as it is right now, right? So what we need to have in order to school children to start performing? This is the question. And feel like, so Kevin was supposed to review my draft. Oh, I didn't put like draft of what? Draft at, education pitch, yes. So Natalia, you probably didn't see this page, but it is basically what I want you to take a look after Kevin will finish. I posted something which I call like workplace sandboxes, and I listed all the technology which I feel like we will be giving our students as a best case scenario. So we will start with Home Hub, then we will give them Bookstack, maybe Wiki.js. Right now I put it kind of more, not necessarily that we will start all of them, but at least like to try. I found like a AI tool, which is called like Higgins Chat, which is the open source version of ChatGPT, like lower version. Then we may give them Moodle, they will use Jitsi for events. They will use like iVideo or something else. Then I found another software, also an AI for speech or for transcripts. At least if we use them, our students will have experience and they will kind of feel like they are doing something and it's related to artificial intelligence. Then I plan to give them VMs, and on VM we possibly install like OBS Studio, Android Studio. It will be a separate VM. Give them Nextcloud, for instance, on their personal machines. And maybe personal instance or WordPress, so they can play with this on their own. I don't know for now how we will put it. Should be it's kind of open to the world or not open to the world, what the security should be. It's kind of a big questions, which I still have, but anyway, this is kind of the idea. And then we will have some like website designs. Then we will put more like website content management systems. Then we will get to Odoo, and eventually they will get to GitLab and RenMine. So, and I put at what stage it will be introduced. So let's say Home Hub will be pre-practice, and then the more practice they will go, the more software they will be getting in. And eventually it should look like a normal workplace. So after Kevin will finish, I want you to review this. and then we will decide what we need to do like badly in order to start. With the wiki, what is going on? Oh, it's Kevin. Meeting recorded, yes. Kevin is asking whether the meeting is recorded. So now with the wiki to public, I feel like we need to go to CNM Social. We will also later put like Bookstack and Wiki.js as a like playground. Maybe we can also explore like XWiki. Also, it's kind of pretty solid tool, but pretty comprehensive. I feel like we will keep MediaWiki for now as a like legacy software. We will not do anything with this, but just like as a legacy to keep it. And I will work on WordPresses. I haven't decided where they will be. Maybe we will keep kind of some instances on WordPress on our campus farm, and we will put to our lab farm the rest. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so we will just like overview with no Kevin, and Kevin will give his kind of input later. I created critical by dependent, so it is basically critical tasks, but they depend on something else. So let's say community board. I feel we need to restore if we have a tech lady from the school. He met a lady who, and the principal mentioned her several times. So if we can bring her on the board, so then we will talk about how to launch this program. So it will be a good way to restore this community board. Another topic is a training to offer, because we want to offer this mostly AI training, but not only. We can possibly restore our PMP and ITIL and Scrum Master and so on and so forth. But it depends on when we have a strategy on the revenue generally. With a non-critical priority, I put clusters to document, because right now documentation is really bad. On the wiki, I am not sure about GitLab. I don't know. We need probably to to review this. Our board with Eric is postponed for now. It's not any kind of critical priority, and we don't have Eric, which is another topic. With email fields to hide, I feel this is not like really important. We can start without it and work on it afterwards. It's not any news from Roman, right?
Right.
Tali.
Right.
Okay, so just leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Help desks, we will have one on Odoo, but we need to Odoo in other days. And Odoo, for now, I feel like GitLab is more important, and HumHub. If we don't put like HumHub and in GitLab, so then Odoo will not make sense. But Odoo, we will need Odoo in order to sell, because Odoo has a very good e-commerce feature, which no any other app which we plan have. We mentioned several times Cloudflare, but Cloudflare, it's not priority. Basically, when we will have a website, so for now we don't have anything to put on the Cloudflare. LDAP, to upgrade. It's not critical to. Live stream meeting, we forgot about it completely. Mail is important, but I feel like when we put Odoo, we can possibly plug our mail server to Odoo directly. And then it will make more sense because we can create campaigns on Odoo. Adrian, our administrator who worked before Sergey kind of Alexandrovich, he had email and he plugged it to Odoo and basically it served all his needs. Yeah, with VMs, we don't use anything, but if you remember Joseph and Nenad, they both mentioned Ansible. I also found like it's another tool which is called Pulumi or Pulumi, I have no idea. This is kind of a tools to, and there are many tools to orchestrate like virtual machines to create them automatically and kind of and provision them to see them, not to go to the sleep mode possibly. So whatever kind of comes with their management of VMs, there are several tools. So we will probably explore them when we have time. Again, it's not critical.
Okay.
We can start with the school without it. I really like VPN solution. And am I on VPN? Yeah, I'm on VPN. So it works like really cool, really well. There are some roadblocks. For instance, some providers, they see it's VPN and they require you not to go through VPN. There are several websites which I found. I haven't tried Shadow Socks like through them because VPN technically you can see that you can recognize that VPN is VPN. But anyway, it's cool. Like it's cool tools, and I feel we need to use them. The question is how to plug in our model. And WSO2, yes, also. Right now, also put like in the sleeping mode because it's enough for us LDAP to get started, right? When we start with the school, then right now I want us to concentrate only on what we need to launch our project in the school. So this is general overview what we have. Do you have anything to add or ask or?
No. Basically, I have
No
question.
So we had a discussion with Kevin that I will take like 4, like from 9 critical priority like pieces. We discussed that I will cover 4, you will cover 1, and he will cover 4. Maybe next week we will follow like this model. Also, I wanted to discuss it's kind of separately how we will do like next week, what will change, what we will change for the next year in our work. We'll be meeting, Natalia, we'll be meeting kind of in a week or no? December 28th. Do you want to take kind of like a day off or it's fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine, okay. So then like next week I will get kind of some short overview of a year which reminded me of a situation in Ukraine. There, like, border doesn't change much in a year,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some like not quantitative but qualitative changes. So the same with us. We entered this year with only like we substituted Kevin, like Sonia with Kevin, right? But the rest is pretty much kind of the same. But I feel like we have a good kind of clear, better idea where we're getting like toward, where we're heading toward. Um, and we will probably, when we do this Odoo, I want kind of to launch Odoo and start recording hours and put maybe like payments there, and maybe to start calculating some like deferred wages. So kind of start using this Odoo when we finish with their like higher priorities. Higher priorities. Why priorities are higher? Elementary is like a money issue because we need to retire.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get from there until like the time will run out, because April is very close. We will not notice how we get to April. Farms to optimize, it's also money issue and also security, especially like DNS records. We have many records, some of which are no longer used, and it means that someone can use these records to penetrate our systems. GitLab is important because we need to have like technical documentation, and this is our portal for our contractors to get
Mm-hmm.
into. Home Hub is hugely important. Nothing as important as Home Hub as of now.
Okay.
Recording, again, we don't have recording. We will not be able to do good events, good sales. And revenue, we need to have kind of this revenue in mind. I understand it's not like a technical issue, but if we don't think about revenue while we are in our tech board, so we will fail too. And wiki, yeah, so we have like a technical documentation on GitLab and wiki for public documentation. Both are important. Okay, so probably I said what I wanted to say, and if Natalia wants to add anything, or we will postpone, adjourn, adjourn.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, Natalia.
No, no, yet add something. No.
Yeah, so like next our meeting, will you be able to report, let's say, on these farms to optimize, at least like we summarize, or GitLab? Maybe GitLab is kind of better topic.
Okay.
So okay, so
Okay.
explore this, like read what I wrote here, and also especially explore this like GitLab issues and GitLab boards, and we can see how they look like, right? For
Okay.
instance, if we go to like Bing or somewhere, we'll put like GitLab issues. Task problems. Where like issues, yes. Correct. So they give kind of a video, and on video, again, it looked like kind of it's a bug reporting system. And it used like kind of like a Kanban. So like open, then we will get to some like progress. Kind of time tracking. We can put like a weight, how important it is. So it looks like similar to what we had in Redmine, just like
Yes.
more modern like user interface. Okay,
Okay. Of course.
so see you next week and have a great day.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.